Can I do this?
Yeah.
Okay. And live from Desk of Lady Ada.
Hey everybody, it's Saturday evening here at the Shea Ada, and I thought I would have some more fun with my power monitor, which I'm having a lot of joy. I'm using it almost every day now to measure the power draw of stuff I'm working on. I'm doing some LoRa radio tests, and this comes in very handy to see, depending on the power level, how much current I'm drawing. And I thought I would hook this up to a Pi 3 today and check out the power draw, because the Pi 3 is a much more powerful processor, and it has a lot more stuff on board like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So I thought, let's actually see how much current is being used by this. A lot of people were asking, like, hey, it says, you might need a 2 amp power supply, and you definitely can't use a smaller power supply. So how much current does it draw? And it's always a little tough because there's spikes depending on what it's doing. But so let's hook this up. So I've got my Monsoon power monitor. I got this for testing out some Bluetooth power stuff, but it's pretty handy. And I actually read some instructions, so I'm going to use the USB in-out capability to actually measure the current through the USB port separately from actually running the device. So I'm going to plug this in.
I got the other cam too, by the way.
Oh yeah, so I got to plug this in, and plug this in, and I'll plug in the power, although I don't think I need it. And then, this is actually kind of already going. Well, I'll let this continue booting. But then this is my device under test, DUT. The DUT is a Pi 3, and from my last episode of Desk Lady Ada, I hooked up this FTDI cable to give me the 72 kilobaud output. I should actually do an upgrade and maybe see if that fixes the issue, but it does work. So let's go to computer cam, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so over at computer cam, I've got this COM port, and this is the PuTTY COM serial port for the Pi. So that's how I'm actually connected to the Pi, so I can log in and do stuff with it. And then I'm going to launch Power Tool. And this is the power monitor. And then I have to set USB pass-through mode to be true. Apply, close, and then run. So I'm now able to measure the current draw of my Pi. So you're probably like, hey, your voltage here is 4.6 volts. That's because I'm going through a powered hub, but I'm not going through a powered hub with a 5.2 volt power supply. It's only a 5 volt power supply. Oh, actually, can you hide my head? Because actually it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, just hide it, and I'll move this later when I'm using both windows. But it's 4.6 volt. It's low. I know it's low. It should be higher, but it's not going into under voltage mode. And this is my sacrificial Pi, so it's fine.
I'm just gonna put you down here.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So you see the instantaneous current right now is about 230 milliamps. So just doing nothing right now. But with HDMI out, we've got about 220, 250 milliamps. Once in a while, you see a little spike. I do have this with Wi-Fi on. So let's do actually, I'm just going to do this through command line. If config all. And then, I've got my Wi-Fi up. So let's do sudo if config LAN 0 down. And actually, you know what? That didn't really... it dropped it a little bit. It dropped like 10 milliamps. It's very, very little power. But then here's something interesting. You'll notice when I bring the Wi-Fi back up, there's a lot of current draw, and it spikes up to about 700 milliamps. So that's kind of where I think the Pi Foundation, the people who worked on the Pi hardware suggested, hey, don't go with a really cheap wall adapter, because a low-cost wall adapter will give you, by the end of the cable, you might have, again, this 4.6 volts or something, and your current draw, when it's spiking when it's doing, I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something, it could peak up to 700 milliamps. So that's definitely more than most cheap wall adapters can only do about 500 milliamps, because it's like the USB standard. So I see why they're like, hey, you probably want to have much more than that. So let's try, let's actually transfer some data. So I have this command here. So this is a speed test for grabbing a 100 megabyte file from SoftLayer, which is a speed test mirror, and just outputting that to dev null. So it's not touching disk, but it will give me some good activity on the Wi-Fi. So looks like when Wi-Fi is active, it kind of goes up to about 300. So you're drawing another, when the Wi-Fi is really active, you're drawing maybe about like 20, 30 milliamps more. So it's not so bad, actually. Not having to go through the USB system, it might draw less current. And once in a while, you do see some high spikes, and I think those spikes are actually disk writes. But we'll do a little bit more here, and then we'll see if maybe we can test some disk write activity. And if people have requests for what they want me to test with activity, I'm happy to do so. Other than that, I'm just going to keep typing.
Okay.
So let's run Raspberry config, and let's expand this file system. Okay, finish and reboot. And then you'll see when you reboot, so again, you're about 220 milliamps. Just, things are running. And then it dips down to 100 when the kernel isn't running. But then once things come up, you start seeing like the current during boot can get up to 900 milliamps. So that's probably when it's doing a lot of read or write from disk. So yeah, you definitely want to have a good power supply. And then there's X11 launching, and then it gets back to 220. Okay, so now we've got plenty of disk space, so I'm going to run that test again. But this time, I'm not going to output it to dev null. I'm going to just save it to disk, because I have enough space now. And see if that affects the current draw. I think it is drawing a little bit more. It's drawing about like 50 milliamps more, because it's writing the file to disk. Because I'm seeing it like go up to 350 milliamps, 380. Okay, so definitely, you're going to have a higher quiescent with the Pi 3. If you have a 2 amp power supply, I think you're actually going to be just fine. Maybe like when you plug in Ethernet, that's when you're really gonna draw some more current. I could go grab an Ethernet cable, plug it in, if somebody wants to see it.
You can do that after, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So now 260. If we do a sync, that draws about 600 milliamps and spikes. Let's unplug the HDMI and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, about 10 milliamps. Not too much. Okay, so HDMI is not a huge draw. Not a huge draw. Okay, like 20 milliamps or so. And then, of course, if you plug stuff into the USB port, it'll draw a little bit more current. And as the operating system does stuff, so like if I plug in this mouse, there's a little blip. It spiked a little bit, and then, maybe 10, 20 milliamps more. Like, the thing is, like a mouse is not designed to be a low power device. All right. And then I thought as another test I could, let's see, let me bring this monitor over here. And then when we go to
I got all sorts of cams.
cam mode,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have HDMI output, so
We'll get there.
We're
Don't worry.
gonna, yeah,
You can tilt that up too.
oh yeah.
Yeah, just watch out because it might fall. But you
No,
can,
I clamped
yeah,
it.
we have multiple.
So,
Oh, someone wants. They have a request.
Yeah.
Here, I'll go to my meet cam.
Meet cam.
Hey, everybody, I'm here
Hey.
now too. They want to know requests for playing sounds out the jack, MP3s in particular.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So, okay, I'm gonna put this away, and I'll do the video test later.
Okay.
So for music, well, I'll just play audio, and then.
Okay, wait, there's more.
Wait,
so I know we won't do them, but I think Pimeroni's here. Ahoy, y'all! I think that's them. And also,
do they make pirate sounds?
I think they do.
Very suspicious.
Also, can you compare the Wi-Fi with the USB dongle? And then someone wants Bluetooth. So, anyways, if we have more tests later,
You know, Tony DeCola did Bluetooth low energy. I don't have anything to test the Bluetooth low energy with. That's why I'm not ready.
can't do something with like
I
a
can't.
phone or something.
No, I have to blues.
Okay.
Just
Anyways,
enough said.
it's something that we could do later.
Yeah. So let me go to my audio test because I can't remember. Let me grab my.
Yeah, it is DJ Phil making requests for this.
Okay, hold on.
No, we're not going to play Hang the DJ.
Hang the DJ.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't sing it too much. The
YouTube will actually detect my terrible singing. Okay, so I'm going to plug in. Do you want to go to the quad or something else?
Which one? I mean, we got lots going on.
Yeah,
You
that
want
camp.
this?
So I got these speakers. So I'll plug in these speakers, and
Okay.
they go into
we also-
audio. So
we also
I'll have
have
them. I'll actually have the speakers powered by my computer so that it doesn't affect it, and then I'll plug the speakers into the Pi. If that makes sense.
Oh, another request is, can we test a Pi camera?
Oh, I don't have one here.
Okay, good. We'll do it
Yeah.
again.
I'll do it again, but I don't have a Pi camera. Okay. So let me just remember the commands for. I just don't remember like the play commands.
Yeah. Well, this is good. People are coming up with good suggestions for us to do a future one.
Yeah, no, this is good. GrassPi config, and then let me set up audio to be headphone jack. Finish. Also mixer. This looks weird because I'm not SH'd in. I'll put up max volume. And then let's try.
And then someone has, can you run stress-C4 and show power use?
Oh yeah, hold on. So this is.
And then suggestion is play music to a Bluetooth speaker for the Bluetooth.
Well,
thing.
here's the thing. I can't play like music because if I did, I'd get in trouble.
I can use that in music.
Hold on.
Yeah, we'll get there. Anyways, I'm just reading these off as they come in.
What was the speaker test? Ah, here it is. Okay, so this is just the. Okay, yeah, both left and right are playing. So now I got that working. Okay, so this is not playing any audio. And then it's about 200 and, you know, actually I'm going to, hold on.
Yeah, Tony DeCola suggested Minecraft for power stuff too.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually going to log out of X because, let me see if I can just log out. I don't know if that'll make any difference. Oh no, it doesn't actually log you out. Shoot. LXD? No, shoot. All right. That's fine. Okay, so not doing anything, it's about 450 milliamps, and then if I play audio, it doesn't really make any difference. It's pretty much the same. Same 250. I mean, it's a little bit more, but I don't see any significant difference. I can play really, really quickly. Well, let's see what happens when I do an apt-get. When I do an apt-get, it goes up a little bit. I think it's mostly the disk writing, though. Oh. How come whenever I do apt-get, it just kind of hangs? So what's the other command? Somebody wanted to run stress.
Oh yeah, I think it was like stress dash something. Let me find the comment. It was. Oh, anyway, so we have music that we can play. It's no big deal. Oh, stress dash C space 4. Wait, sorry, stress space dash C space 4.
Okay, well let me install stress because I've never run it. And of course Wi-Fi's being slow. It's really fast when I need to download a 100 megabyte file, but then I have to download 37 kilobytes and it's being sad. Sudo if. Let me kick the Wi-Fi. Oh, the Wi-Fi's sad. Okay, let me try again. Nope. Let me see if I have to do an update. I'm kind of tempted to grab the Ethernet cable.
I'll go grab it right now.
Yeah, do you mind?
No, I really don't have anything else.
Okay, yeah, I don't know why.
I'm kind of just hanging out.
It keeps getting stalled. It could be like deploying something like today. I mean, I don't think it's the Wi-Fi, but...
Well, let's eliminate the variables like all good scientists do.
Let's do science.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps hanging. That's sad. Yeah, I can't play MP3s or run stress until that's done. Okay. Okay, so let's plug in Ethernet and actually see what current changes. Hopefully the voltage won't dip too low. Okay. Plug in Ethernet. Okay, that's still up. Do an update.
Someone says PT threads to drive all 4 cores simultaneously. Not sure if you saw my earlier request.
Yeah. I think something with the Raspberry Pi archives is being worked on right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Because it's just like even with Ethernet, I can't seem to.
Okay, why don't you ask other people and see if they can get to it just for.
Yeah. Other people, you try doing an apt-get update right now. So PT threads. I've never done PT. No, that's the wrong kind of threads. What did they say how it's spelled? PT threads?
Yeah.
P threads? I mean, I know what P threads are.
PT. Just one T, so P threads.
Oh, just P threads, yeah.
Yeah.
P threads.
P threads and then.
Test. Let's see if I think we did one for the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, it's tutorial number 950 maybe, I don't know. You have 2 T's, just get just one. You know what I mean?
No, it's P thread.
P thread, sorry. And I guess we had a tutorial about it.
We had a tutorial.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
They said it's tutorial number 950, if it's helpful.
I mean, no, because they're not named by number.
Okay, so I can confirm the apt-get isn't working. So
Okay.
someone's saying it's a DOS attack.
Oh, cool. Probably from my Pi. It started doing
they distribute these little devices and their site goes down. All the devices are attacking themselves.
Pi speed. I thought we did a Pi 2 speed test, maybe.
Yeah.
Here you go, this thing. It was NBench that we did. Sysbench. Okay, looks like this is back up. Sudo, so I wanted to install stress. Let's see if it kicks in. All right, so it was, man, I did these tests, but of course, like I didn't write down like what I did. So, sys. It's also not installed. All right, well, we can do another one where we actually.
Yeah, I mean, we know what we want to do now.
Yeah. Okay, looks like stress finally installed.
Oh, can you move your little black window up a little bit?
This
yeah,
one?
Yeah.
Okay, so Raspberry and the mirror showed up, so now it unpacked it. So just give it a second. It's installing. Wow, this pie is just like kind of sad. Yeah, I don't know.
So someone is asking, what load of Pi 3 are you using? I'm using an upgraded version of Jessie from a Pi 2.
This is just the default, I think, noobs.
Oops, okay.
Wow, this is just like not, yeah, like it's just totally not.
Yeah.
Come on. The stress is stressed. Okay, so stress-C, I guess 4 CPUs. All right, so stressing the CPU, it brought up to 500 milliamps. And I guess this just runs forever. So then that's a CPU test. Let's do IO test, 400 milliamps. And then let's do a hard drive test. That's a lot. When it gets to write to disk, you can see it spikes a lot. And then when it actually syncs, that's when I think you see that big spike up. So I could do stress C4, D4. I'll get you like 550 milliamps. So stressed. All right. Well, that's some testing. I thought what I could do. Actually, let me just reboot. Can get back. And I thought I would play a video on the Pi 3 and just show what.
That was a good one.
What that does. We'll do a YouTube of YouTube. So it
Oh,
turns out like
when
playing audio doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, when everything's back up, we'll do maybe a Minecraft.
Yeah,
we'll do Minecraft.
Yeah, we can definitely do a lot more. It's just like if the Raspberry Pi system's down, it makes it a little challenging. This is the one thing about it's like it used to be like everything was on a CD and now it's all distributed. Okay, so.
All right, people really like this test. Good work.
Walnut Creek CD-ROM. Okay.
I guess you could overclock it and do a test.
I don't want to overclock it because I'm already down to 4.5 volts, and I really don't want to make it sadder by stressing it. So let's go to. We're opening up the browser. Do you want to do quad cam so you can see the?
Yeah, we'll do quad cam.
So okay, so we're dealing with 275 milliamps or so, and then let's launch the browser. When you launch the browser, it draws a little bit more current, and then let's go to Get it for YouTube page. Yeah, so like when you're doing stuff on the Pi, like especially like the web browser, it definitely looks like it draws another 200 milliamps.
Can you watch a live video? Can you go to live on this and watch?
Well,
and
yeah.
have this live video on that.
Pi 3 power test live now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You should
So
that's weird.
Inception. Okay, so I'm clicking
Yeah.
on this link. I mean, the Pi 3 is kind of slow.
Folks are saying
When you actually get to the video part, though, I think it's fast.
Folks are saying it looks like it uses less power than they thought it did.
Yeah, I mean, I think, when they say like, oh, it's like 700 milliamps, they're just saying like that is the peak when you're booting or doing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to hit play?
Yeah.
There won't be any audio.
No, there won't be audio, but it'll be weird if we can see us.
Okay.
If it plays it.
This ties into your theory of time.
See, I told you.
I thought I hit play, but
I thought.
it definitely plays videos.
Yeah, live videos might not play, but
It might be a
recorded
different thing.
videos might play. Yeah, this might.
Let's play this CTO video because it's the next one here.
Yeah, see if that plays. I think live, yeah.
Yeah.
So live videos, I don't
Live
think
videos
it
you
can't do yet.
Okay, so but playing a video, it definitely uses a lot of computation.
Is Wi-Fi still off, or is this
Oh, this is off of Ethernet.
Is Ethernet?
So off of Ethernet, it's drawing 300 to 500, average of 360. But it's playing the video pretty much at full speed. And Ethernet, I think, does draw more current, so you're gonna see more. I can
I can. The other thing is I can get the thermal camera.
Oh right. Do you want to just like?
Yeah, I'll go get it. I'll be right back.
All right, let's try that out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you can watch this video.
Yeah, folks can. I'll be back in a minute.
Yay. Okay, so let me actually pause. Okay, that's paused. And then let me go here, and then I'm going to unplug Ethernet. And then bring the Wi-Fi up. Okay, so we got Wi-Fi up, and then we can play this video. So it looks like playing video on Wi-Fi is about the same current. This mouse does not like my keyboard. Okay, so I'm playing a video off of Wi-Fi, and it works fine.
Yeah, and what we can do is you'll just have to go to we'll go to the hover cam
Okay.
in a minute. And
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's warm, but it's not terribly hot. But I'm interested to see what the thermal camera thinks.
Do you want something like this?
Well, you
sorry.
want to be, yeah.
So you'll have to go like that. So here, I'm gonna hand it off to you.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna then switch to the. I'll just do. Well, actually, this is fine. I mean, people can see it. You'll just have to read off the numbers.
So yeah, it says here's 105 degrees Fahrenheit, and then the WLAN chip, the USB WLAN chip, is also kind of warm. So.
Yeah, this isn't the highest end thermal camera, but it is cool.
Yeah. So 100 degrees Fahrenheit is actually not so bad. So I thought I saw something where somebody said oh, it's like a way more. It's like 100 degrees C, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot. But 100 degrees F is not so bad.
Yeah.
Let me get back to.
But by the way, everyone, no one else does any live video broadcasts like this, so please buy some products because we don't do ads or sponsorship, and we have thermal cameras at 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday with Pi 3 and power usage. This is crazy.
Oh, well.
This is way better than CNN right now.
Okay, so now it's playing a video again. So let's see if it goes up. Now it's still 105, 107. And then I can also run that stress program. Let's stress the CPUs. So I'm stressing 4 CPUs. Oh, you know what? When I stressed the CPUs, the temperature went up to 118,
Okay.
120 degrees Fahrenheit. So it definitely, can I change the color range on this?
Yeah, what do you want to do? I mean, you have some
Make
other
it
choices.
less,
This is what it'll just do an above, and then this will just do that. It doesn't do a high and low. And then this is just regular, and it doesn't have that.
But I wonder if we could make it so it's like it's not as yellow, because that way you could see it better through the hover cam.
I mean,
Oh, that's cool.
you can do a split. So if
But that
you,
doesn't really work because it's offset.
yeah,
That's only good for like far away.
it looks like.
Yeah, hit cool. Okay, maybe that's.
Is that better? I mean, you can see it there.
Yeah, amber. Okay, so yeah, it's actually getting to be 130 degrees Fahrenheit, and the current draw is up to about 500 milliamps. So, all right, so 127. I mean, it's toasty, but it's not so hot that it's like really painful. Like I wouldn't want to do this forever, but so I can see why some people might want to get a heat sink. I mean, just as a note, you know, you don't really have to worry about temperature till you're getting to like closer to 100 degrees centigrade, not Fahrenheit. But I mean, I guess I could see how this was enclosed and cranking 100% on all the CPUs. You know, you might be able to get up to like 150 degrees
This
Fahrenheit.
is totally fine. People are crazy if they're saying.
Yeah, this is 130. This is me playing a video. Is it playing? Yeah, the video's still playing.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the stress test on all 4 CPUs.
Yeah.
And it's only 130 to 130.
What's neat is you can see that we're actually playing the video. You can see the thermal camera, and then you can see the power from the Monsoon power monitor.
Yeah, so 132. Okay. Look, I mean, I was curious. I mean, like, what I'll do is I'll also get like a thermocouple. But you know, you can kind of tell by like I have, you know, it's a little bit of a test. Like if you can put your finger on it and you're not like, oh my god, this is so incredibly painful. Like it's probably fine.
Yeah, this is totally fine.
Doesn't smell like burning. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I think that was a good video. I do want to
Yeah.
let people go to bed, including us.
Yeah, that was
So
good.
30 minutes of
Yeah.
playing around. But we'll do a tutorial. It's actually a little tough to do like real CPU tests with live, since as you can tell, it depends on whether the Raspbian distro system's up. But
Some folks just want to watch the world burn Master Wayne. Others just want an excuse to dip pies in liquid nitrogen.
I would love to get some liquid nitrogen. But
Yeah.
yeah. But we'll do some more thorough tests. And also, we are trying out the Bluetooth Low Energy. I mean, the Wi-Fi works out of the box. I have to get a Bluetooth Classic device to test the Bluetooth Classic.
Yeah.
I have that phone with Bluetooth Classic support, so I could try that. And then Bluetooth Low Energy, of course, we'll definitely do IoT stuff with that, because the Pi could act like a very good IoT bridge. So, okay. Thanks for bringing out the thermal camera.
Yeah, folks, I'm pretending like I'm looking up at you. Folks are, they really like these tests, so let's do more of these. I mean, like this setup that you can do all this stuff and talk through it is, as people said on Twitch and YouTube, we just save them a ton of time. Because they actually have to like go start working on this. They have embedded projects, I'm sure, and they need to figure this out. And now they have.
Well, I was actually just personally curious because like I'm testing out a power supply. You know, I'm upgrading the power supplies we sell to 2.4 amps because it's what the Pi Foundation suggests, and it actually doesn't cost that much to do so. Like honestly, the power supplies we have can do 2.4 amps. They're only rated for 2, but you know I've pushed them to 2.5. So we're getting them bumped up to 2.4. Which is totally great, but I wanted to verify like how much current do you really need for a Pi 3? It definitely looks like you cannot use this with a 700 milliamp power supply. Like that's not going to roll. Especially if you have like stuff like the display or like a Sense hat or like NeoPixel hat or whatever attached onto it, or you're powering the speakers from the Pi. That'll all draw current from the 5 volt. But as is, about a 1 amp power supply seems like it'll if you have to just like get by on something, you can get by on that.
Okay. Yeah, folks really like these tests.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we got up to 136. This is cool. How much was this Seek thermal camera?
I'm
just curious.
I can. We wanted to resell them, and
oh, did we get this as a sample?
no, I bought it, and I said, hey, we would be able to sell these on Adafruit, and I'll tell you the price, what they are now, anyways.
It's funny that like the iPhone is warmer than the Pi.
It looks like it's $299 or $249. I guess they have a compact one, and then there's a better. I guess there's a better one now.
Yeah, probably.
So there's compact XR, and then there's compact. I don't know what XR is.
See, all of this equipment costs us money, people.
Extended range for outdoor use. Okay.
Okay, so this is the.
So I don't have that one. I have this. That's a compact one, and it just.
It's like $250.
Yeah, $250.
Really useful though. I mean, like we used it a bunch for thermal analysis. So yeah. I mean, these used to cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars, so it's kind of cool that you can get them.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting like military level technology that was in like Predator 1, 2, 3, or 4, and now it's being used for a fun video to show people that pies don't actually catch on fire or something stupid from Hacker News. So that's cool. Well, that's true.
Okay, we're up to 138, but I've been stressing it all this time, so. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're doing something completely insane, you can pick up a heatsink. But if you're just like playing videos or using it as a computer, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
And you don't need a heatsink.
If anyone out there has an opinion, so this is the Seek thermal, and then there's like Flickr thermal. Is either one of them better? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see how warm you are. What does it say? 86 degrees. Okay.
Let me see your temperature now.
Okay.
It says you're 86 degrees too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, let's take surface temperature.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'm gonna take this photo, and I'm gonna tweet it right now.
Okay.
Ooh. And now that I have it, I'm going to add it to Twitter. And folks will be able to see just right now.
Yeah, I do recommend. I mean, the Seek Thermal is a fun toy, useful if you're doing thermal stuff. You want to. I mean, I don't know how. It's probably good to within like 5 degrees Fahrenheit, and I really like the power monitor too. Like I say that every time we do a video, but I do want to tell people like it is a little bit expensive. They're about $800, but if you need. I use this every single day. Actually, it reminds me a little bit of the load. I bought a B&K programmable load, and for a long time I was like, this is bullshit. I'm not going to buy a programmable load. I can make one with an op amp and like a heat sink and like, screw that. I'm not going to spend like $300 on. And then I got one and like I'm like, oh, this is like the best thing ever because you can like program in exactly the current. It'll tell you the voltage and like you have little dials and stuff. And I use it every single day. So, I mean, if you're an engineer and you're doing anything with power draw, like a power monitor and a programmable load is like really sweet. It's like, I actually use it more than the power supply. Yeah. My benchtop power supply I actually don't use so much because everything nowadays is 5 volt. So instead I use the programmable load. All right, got some thermal pics. Okay, we'll do more Pi 3 stuff. Yeah. And we'll do a tutorial on power draw and functionality. It's funny, everybody else did pretty good tutorials about it. So.
Yeah, it's fine. There's a race. Oh, our Twitter handle is Adafruit, just Adafruit.
Yeah, Adafruit.
Okay, folks. Well, that's everything.
Okay.
Lady Ada, tell everybody goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching on this evening, and hope you had fun. If you want us to do any temperature photos, thermal photos, or power analysis of something else, let us know, and we'll pick one up, or we'll grab one from the Adafruit shop and try it out, because I think it's fun to look at graphs of power usage.
Yeah.
And maybe when I get these LoRa radios out, we'll check that out, because that's fun too.
Huh. Didn't post it. Anyways, I'll hop on
It
Twitter
didn't
in a
post
minute.
it?
I don't
Okay.
know. It'll be there in a minute. Okay, bye everybody.